everyone, this is CricketSong with Lunar Wisdom, and this is a video response to JudeDirect. She did a video response to AvalonMoon's video about Ouija boards. I think Jude just labeled the video Ouija. And in it she talks about her experiences with the spirit realm and her thoughts on Ouija boards, and then she was talking about Pendulum and her experiences with the pendulum. And she had a concern about, well, she talks about her using the pendulum, and then she was finding that she was able to manipulate the swing of the pendulum with her own thoughts or her own visualizations. And I completely understand, Jude, where you're coming from. When I first started using the pendulum, I can't even remember, I think just for answers, yes or no's, but I did also find that over time and with practice, I too was able to, and am still able to, manipulate it so that it swings in the direction that either I envision or the answer that I want. And I find, speaking with other individuals who begin using the pendulum, that over time they're able to do that too. So just as you had expressed, that then you tend to want to not use the pendulum because then there's the fear that you're just getting the answers you want and not the answers you're supposed to get from that. And my thoughts and feelings on this go hand in hand with when using a Ouija. If you're able to manipulate the pendulum, then my feeling is you're also able to manipulate the planchette, and even in a table tipping you would be able to manipulate the table, giving you responses as well. And my feeling and my thought is, just as when I do tarot readings, there is this point where I, as the medium or the one getting the answers, need to sort of detach and let my ego or my sense of I step aside, so that then spirit or higher consciousness or my higher self, or wherever you feel that the messages are coming from, is allowed then to move through me and use my body so that I will get the answers that I'm meant to get when using a physical tool like a pendulum or the planchette or the hands on the table. So I feel like when we allow ourselves to sort of separate or detach in that way, that's when we're going to get the true answers. And it won't be me receiving the answers that I'm looking for because I can manipulate my energy in a way that the pendulum will move, or that the planchette will move. I know there's also techniques that you can sort of put in when you're using a Ouija board and you're sitting with someone else, that you ask a question that the other person wouldn't know the answer to. There's sort of safeguards that you can put in with that, but if you're the only one doing it, or you're the only one using the Ouija, or you're the only one using the pendulum, then how are you going to really know if the answer is right or not, or whether you're moving it or not? I feel like that's sort of your own ability, and if you're honest with yourself, then you will get, the honest answers. That's my feelings on it, but I totally understand where you're coming from because I've had that experience as well. And I know others, like I said, that I've spoken to have similar experiences, and some of them just stop using the pendulum because they feel like they can't, trust themselves to not manipulate it. And that's one of the reasons I generally don't do tarot readings for myself, that I allow others to do readings for me, because I feel like I might just read into the cards and get the answer that I want and not the answer that I'm meant to get. But totally can relate. And I love your videos, and I always look forward to watching them. And I love you and everyone else out there listening or watching. I love you. all.